We got the 46 International disc hooked on the wide front 45 this year. It's about the second video I posted on YouTube was disking the garden, and we're gonna do it again. Last year I set the camera on a tripod and filmed it that way. This year I don't know if I'm gonna use the magnet base or just a selfie stick, but I'm gonna somehow hold the camera and maybe I'll use the magnet and try to stick you on the frame so you can see the dirt turning. That might be cool. But before that, we're gonna grease this thing, because all these old implements like grease. And even though I don't use this a ton, it does sit outside. It's not moved into a building yet, and its prospects are not good. But it's worth taking care of. Might be one backwards, that does still turn, so if we needed to adjust it, we can. We may have to just squirt some oil on that. They like grease, but they don't mind oil either. Looks like we got some JB80 right here. I'm not going to worry too much about this. It's tillered real close to what the tractor needs, so as long as it turns, who knows, we may use this on a different tractor someday, but I have pulled it with the 400. I think we'll quit here for now. I'll bring you back when I get over to the garden. Or looks like it's shut off in my pocket and I'm talking to myself. Well, it says we're filming. Here's the garden. I generally just disc one direction. It's going to be interesting because I've never done this with that garage there. That was new. Well, that ain't working, man. get squared up a little better here. I think I've got a long bolt where I need a short one from that power steering job. Well, that's going to be good enough. Well, before we ruin something, we better find out what's going on. I guess I'll bring you back when we're actually ready to do this. And I hate this app. Alright, so it turns out that that nasty rattle was the overflow tube on the radiator that has parted company. So I removed it, and we're going to go ahead and do this, and we'll have to put that on our list of things to do because we need more of them. But at any rate, we're going to go ahead and try to get this done. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. It was nice this morning. Of course, that had to not last. In second gear. I don't know, that far into the garden is going to get interesting, especially trying to hold a camera. I don't know. I guess we'll just see how it goes. All the way up, and that would be a good thing. All right, well, I don't know if we're low on fluid. I checked that and it didn't seem like it, but there's got to be a reason we're not picking the disc up. We did earlier. I don't know how much of this footage is actually going to get used. There may be a lot that hits the cutting room floor. Yeah. Well, I eventually got the disc picked up. I don't know what I did, held my mouth right, whatever. I don't know. It only takes about 4 passes with this disc to do this garden. And we're trying to cover up the worst plowing job I've ever done in a garden, I think. And just it was so dry when I plowed this, it was terrible. And then I used at least 2 tractors and 3 different plows, and yeah, it wasn't good. So here we go again. This game again, but it's up high enough. There are things about these hydraulic pumps, people, that I just do not understand. Maybe someday. I don't know. We'll stop here and cycle it again and see what happens. You idle it down and it lifts it up, whatever. We got about 2 more passes to make. I'd like to get this done. And Get unhooked. I don't know, as rough as it's looking, might not hurt to hit it a little more. But I've got another thought. I have a little snap coupler field cultivator that I bought off a friend of mine years ago, and we may try that out here some too. All right, that's really super strange. At an idle, it will pick it up. Don't ask me, because I don't know. I really don't want to hit my new garage with the disc, so. This is a pretty nice day. I don't know, I probably ought to get the 6080 out and get that cultivator up here where I can work on it. Eventually I will till that with the 149. But it's looking a lot better than it did. Not as good as it normally does. Now the trick to this is to get that outside back blade to fill that dent furrow as best we can. Well, I guess I'll see how we do. Probably need a little more throttle than that. Just gonna stop right there. Didn't do too bad. Probably could have done better if I wasn't trying to hold the damn camera. So that's disking the garden for 2025. I don't know. Yeah, camera's still running. That's pretty good. Thanks for watching.